Duet AI is a tool for your development workflow that can seriously speed up the time it takes to get certain tasks done. What kind of tasks? Well, rather than tell you, I'll show you. I've been traveling recently and like to know what the weather is like where I'm going. So let's see how I can use the weatherapi.com current weather API and look up the weather for any city on my itinerary. I know the basics of Python with Flask, but I don't use it day to day. So this should be an interesting test of the code generation and completion. I'll start in app.py and see what boilerplate Duet AI can create for me. Let's have a comment that reads, create a web page that allows you to look up the weather forecast for a location using the weatherapi.com current weather API. And we'll just hit Control Enter. All right, now it's got some code for me to see if I like. It looks good, so let's accept that with Tab. Looking over the code, I can see that I need to replace the string that reads your API key with my actual API key. We also need to create a couple of templates for the HTML page. Let's ask for a little help in chat. I need an HTML template that will work with render template and has a form to get a city name for the weather API. And we'll create a file named index.html and click this button to directly copy the output to it. Now, this tool isn't much without the weather results, so let's ask Duet AI to help us again for the results page. I'd like to get the current temperature, and because I'm visual, I'd love to see the condition, including the icon. I need an HTML template that will work with render template method and will show the current temperature and condition, including showing the icon as an image. From the results we got from the weatherapi.com current API. Let's go back to the File Explorer, create a new file called weather.html, go back into Duet AI and copy into the current file. I've already updated the app.yaml page and weather page after checking it against the API. So let's run it and see what we get. Here's our simple prompt. I love Paris, so let's see what the weather is like there. Ah, I see. It says the current temperature is 39.2 degrees and the current condition is clear. All right, so I've integrated with a public API to create a simple web page in less than 10 minutes. What will you do with Duet AI? Get started at cloud.google.com/duet-AI.